gonna hear what he just said, but I said something about the camera and how I have to let it like record for so long, and then he was like, "That's so smart." It reminded me of. Do you watch Love on the Spectrum?
I have.
Have you seen the newest season?
No, but I've seen the memes, seen the posts about it, but I haven't got to watch.
I can't remember the dude's name. Maybe it's Connor. No, it's not Connor. It's this dude.
Is it Nate?
Nate?
Is he the one that's like, I like that?
Yes, yes.
Dude, he's
the way you just responded. You're like,
oh no.
What did you just say? That makes sense.
Smart. Oh, it's pimping.
Yeah. You said something really quick, but it was like the cadence of him.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He's got a great cadence.
Dude, he's so funny, and he's like, he's so caring, but he's like on top of, like, he just wants to be like accepted, 100%. And dude, his family is very like bright, bubbly,
yeah, for sure. I just saw a video of him. I think it was things he doesn't give a rip about.
Oh, really?
He was like, these are 5 things I don't give a rip about. He's like, eating Skittles, I don't give a rip about it. Eating Doritos, like, because they're bad for you. I don't care. Fire, love it.
He always has an answer. He has like 5 or 6 things lined up. Like, and what's funny, and it's not like I'm making fun of him, but like what's, because everybody has like mannerisms.
Yes.
But one of his is like, he'll repeat the question and then the answer. For every answer. He'll be like, what do I not like about sandwiches? I do not like this about sandwiches. Yeah. What do I not like? And they'll just, dude, it's so good though.
Yeah. No, you know what's crazy is like, I think he's like he thinks on a high level.
Oh, like, I mean, much
it,
faster than us.
Yeah, it's literally faster processing power than even something that I can say. So it's crazy, but
yeah, dude. Also another dude. This dude is actually Connor, but the Connor kid from the newest. I mean, he's been on a few seasons now, but he is so like theatrical with like how he expresses his emotions.
Yes, bro.
It's like, it's got to be so cool to be like his brother or sister or his mom, because like they're always talking to him, and the way he explains things is in like TV show references and stuff.
Right. Oh,
and I'm like, dude, yeah, I know. I'll say a reference to some of my friends, and they'll be like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "You've never seen Superbad?" And they're like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Jonah Hill," and they're like, "Who's that?"
What is that? It's crazy.
I'm like, oh, dude, that's just like, it's not even that deep of a cut. Superbad, it's like one of the biggest comedies. 100%. But it's just like,
some say one of the last true comedies
for sure.
Made.
Yeah,
they don't really make them like that anymore.
Yeah, I don't know why either, because I've watched a few like things where people put their intake on it. Like I saw one with Ben Affleck. I saw Vince Vaughn talk about it. Where they're like, there's just too many people trying to touch the formula when it's not even that complicated.
Right. Too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, and they just like want it to relay a message, but then it dilutes the comedy, and then it makes it seem like the comedy is just like, oh, it's too on the nose or something. Like back in the day, if you watch like Happy Gilmore, for example, like it felt like raw-er.
Right. Yeah, 100% it did.
Like, it felt like at any moment it could just end with a bitch. Like, the sentence could just be like, all right, now, you little... Yeah, because, like...
Which they're making a new one, right?
Yes. I think it's July 17th or July 27th or something like that. Yeah, it's super soon. I was talking to Hilton about this. I wish they would drop it in a theatrical release if you want to go see it. Like, for sure, drop it on Netflix. But then, like, at least the weekend it drops, drop it in the theaters.
Dude, some people don't like the theaters. But the theaters always has a special place in my heart.
For sure.
It's such an experience.
Yeah.
And I get it. I know the tickets are pricey. You don't get to pause it. But it's such an experience. Somebody the other day was like, I just hate the movies. It's a waste of money. And I'm like, but watching cinema in that format, in that environment is awesome.
But it's crazy, too, what we'll waste money on. But if you, like, tighten up some of those things, AMC Theaters runs a thing where you could, like, do it's like $20 a month, and you can watch 3 movies a week.
Oh, what? Oh, that's so worth it.
I mean, it's 100%. So worth it because you go to one movie. If you take someone else, that's way over $20. But if you don't, and you just see, like, one movie a month, it's still... Like, past a movie a month for yourself, it pays for itself.
Yeah, 100%.
And you'll probably never watch 12 movies a month unless you just keep watching the same ones over and over again.
Yeah.
But it's still...
totally worth it.
Yeah, it's like...
You know, it's crazy what, like you said, what we will spend money on and what we won't. Because I wanted to go to the movies the other day, right? I wanted to see the Minecraft movie. Chicken Jockey!
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I wanted to see it.
I've seen that going around.
And I wanted to see Sinners, too.
Dude, Sinners is so good. I just saw it.
What? It was good?
Yes.
Dude, I wanted to see it so bad, but I didn't want to buy a ticket. And the one blood drive was there.
Yeah.
You can give blood. They'll give you 4 free movie tickets.
4?
Is that not worth it?
That's crazy.
You make new blood every day.
Yeah.
4 free movie tickets. So I was
That's crazy. Yeah.
I was literally thinking, you can take 2 at one time if you want. 8
I'll be here all day.
Dude, literally.
You just like sucked out. Just
watching the movie just
yeah.
for sure, but it's definitely worth it.
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't. I never went. I didn't have time, but
oh, so you just got lost giving blood?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, actually giving blood's pretty dope.
I just stayed there all day. They just wheeled me out. No, but you know, back to the comedy thing. I was going to tell you this earlier when I was driving. I was thinking about this. Like, what's crazy is I might be slightly funny in conversation sometimes, but
more than slightly.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't write jokes. Like, I was thinking, could I ever go and do stand up? And this is genuine, dude. I was driving genuinely. I don't think I could. I don't write. Like, I don't. In conversation,
yeah,
things just pop up, and I think it's like that for a lot of people, right?
For sure.
And I feel like it just almost like feeds your, you know, whatever toolbox of funny things to say, or you get quips or whatever. But I don't write jokes. I really don't even know where to start. So I'm like, I could probably never do stand up.
Yeah, but that's like
crowd work, I guess.
That's like saying you could never build muscle because you don't know how to work out in the gym.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at you now.
Notebook. Yeah, that's true. Open a notebook, sit down, try to write something funny.
Yeah, of course, for like years, it's probably going to be dog shit material.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're also, when you're funny in conversation, you are a little performative. And when I say you, I mean like whoever's listening,
right.
You in general. Like, you are performative a little bit, but it's only because you're trying to add to the humor. And when you're doing stand-up, you are the humor.
Yeah.
It's solely on you. So it's like, the pressure is different. Whenever you're like conversationally funny, you're just like throwing things out. You're just like, this will be funny if I say that. Oh, it didn't land. No big deal. No pressure.
Yeah.
You know, but like, I speak from never doing stand-up, but just like the thought of it. I have a lot of jokes written, but it's like I'm in my head about like how I say it, and I'll never be able to do stand-up or even do it well if I've never done it and never do it.
True.
I'll just be like, oh, I never am good at this.
That'd be that's so true, though. That'd be a great... What's the clubs around here? Is there any?
I think there's one called Club 27, but it itself is like... I don't know if it's a production or promotion or however you say that, but it's like they move around to different venues.
I see.
So it's not a stand-alone like thing. I can't remember the other ones. There's some stuff, like if you follow Instagram, there's some pages that'll let you know like where open mics and stuff are.
Yeah, I guess that'd be the thing.
We don't have a comedy venue.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So,
we should. I feel like we should.
We used to have the Big Easy.
Oh, I've heard.
Used to be like a kind of fluctuating bar that had like different acts per night. So it'd be like musical or stand up or whatever else I guess they could throw in there, like game nights and stuff.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so it'd be cool to have a venue like that, but you got to have enough things that can fill it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then when you don't have something to fill it, what would you do? Just have a bar? I don't know.
Yeah, that would be tough. I'm guessing most of those clubs fill it every single time, no matter what.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, like the big ones.
Yeah, probably.
It'd be cool if we had like I don't know if a name brand place per se, but like Laugh House or like Comedy Store or something
zany,
semi-close.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like to think of the closest one, there's probably something in New Orleans that's decent, but it's not like a name brand that everybody would know, maybe.
Yeah, true.
But like, yeah, you think about Zany's, that's in Tennessee. That's so far away. Like, I'm sure Atlanta has a few things.
Yeah, I bet they do. I couldn't think of it off the top, but I bet
Birmingham has they throw a festival. I can't remember the name of the festival, but it's like several nights in a row, and it's like a festival. So I think it's inside, but I'm not sure.
Speaking of things being let me just can I cut in real quick with something?
Yeah, you cut yourself off.
I love
go ahead.
Yeah, sorry I cut you off. May 31st. Southeastern Submission
Oh,
Classic.
yeah, crazy.
Bro, I'm coming with some heat this time.
Are you?
I'm coming
I see the tans dialed in.
Dog, don't be surprised.
Yeah.
If you see me roll in there with the snow leopard tracksuit on.
No shit.
Don't be surprised.
All right, dude. He's going to pull up in a Rolls Royce and just has like a door chauffeur. Just let him in.
Bobby Brown Road, East Milton, Florida.
Yeah. You yourself are going to have like somebody to call you out.
That would be
like,
awesome.
Yeah, arriving to the stage.
Oh, damn. That'd be... Last time I showed up, everybody just kind of like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, they're like, where's the voice coming from? Who That's a lot of energy on the mic.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, it's going to be pimp, though, dude. Big matchup, TJ Brown versus Cam. That's
crazy.
Gonna be sweet, dude.
Crazy.
Yeah. I love that they're adding in, like, I love that it's a main event like that, right?
Yeah.
The action's so crazy, and then, like, I love the quartet, right?
Yeah.
Everybody loves the quartet, but I feel like some people don't realize what's about to go down. So after all the single matches end, they kind of just leave.
Yeah.
And they're missing one of the craziest parts. So I think with this main event, it's going to be like butts and seats for sure, right?
Yeah. Do you know any like news that's gonna drop soon about it or anything? Any behind the scenes that you're allowed to drop?
Nothing that I have. I know that the streaming we're gonna figure it out, right? The streaming.
That's what
I'm
pretty sure. Yeah.
So I mean that'll be a plus. Although it was actually a lot of people that were like, "Hey, I love to stream." So streaming it's definitely the move.
Yeah, for sure.
More people than I even thought. Like it was so many people that were like, "Oh, I'm watching it on the stream."
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. That's perfect.
We do need to figure out the stream. We had an issue like if you started recording past like an hour, it would like lag real bad. That we were getting feedback in the little chat that we could see, and we'd have people texting us because we knew a lot of people that were watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we can get all that figured out, and we can maybe figure out the mics, bro, it's gonna be a silly goose time.
Yeah, what a silly goose! I can't wait, man. I love that stuff. I can't wait, dude. I'm still searching, still on the hunt for an MMA promotion that I can get in there and announce for.
Yeah.
So, definitely when I get the chance, I'm gonna rock that.
I mean, there are so many that are semi-local. Like you got Empire. I mean, I'm sure if you are boys with Cam and Trey, they know all of the.
Yeah, definitely. Empire looks like a sweet show. I threw them an email. But it was kind of in the heat of their fight week,
yeah.
So I didn't really expect to get a reply. But maybe in the future I can work something out with there.
Where did Colin fight right before the short notice fight? Wasn't it?
It was
a one-off place.
Yeah, it was somewhere in No. Sorry, it was somewhere in Florida, and it was a decent show in Florida. Can't think of the name. Golly, it's escaping me. But it was good. It was good. He said they had some good matches. And then Remedy 3-0 sweep the other night was sick, dude.
Yeah.
3-0 sweep. Colin gets the win. Robbie gets the win. Devin Tagano gets the win. Crazy.
Yeah, and awesome. Do they have anybody on the off the hook?
Yes. So no, but your boy
Sabin?
From Cuba, correct? He's Cuban?
Sabin? Filipino.
I apologize.
Yeah, no,
Filipino.
It's okay.
Animal, bro. Seen him fight on Island Fights plenty of times.
Yeah.
Now he's going off the hook.
Yeah, and it's their first event, and I do believe Devin will be the main event.
Let's go. So Devin Cushing main event, and then...
I do believe, I'm not for certain because I've asked a few people, and there was nothing set in stone yet. But Devin was like, "I think I am as of right now. That's what I'm being told."
Got to.
And that's with like big names below him too. So it's like, it's
great.
cool that obviously it's Dean Toole's promotion.
Yeah.
But it's cool that like a local kid is like headlining that, and it's like just a boost. It's is it called inaugural when it's the first one, or is that like the first year of it?
It could inaugural could work. Yeah, inaugural.
Yeah, I think inaugural.
Yeah, I think that works. Hey, let's put it in,
dude. Inaugural off the hook event, and you are the headliner. Also, it's cool to just have any sort of like being the first of anything.
100%.
Like you're on the first card, and we might be really close to somebody that's going to be on the second one. And I think the second one might be in August or something like that. So
I love it.
That'll be dope.
That's amazing.
Yeah, a lot of people coming up in like the local MMA scene that are doing big things. And I know Cam's got some stuff in the works that is just crazy.
He keeps popping off.
He does.
Something new and bigger every time. I love it.
He needs to work on his speech. Like, not that he like stumbles on words, but Get a little grittier.
Dude, no, he's got it, bro. He can get on the mic and
hit up. What was the Love on the Spectrum kid's name? Your guy.
Oh yeah, is it Nate?
Is it Nate?
I think.
Okay, so hit up Nate. That's what it is. I think so.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
hit up Nate, dude. Nate's got words for days,
for sure,
brother.
Yeah. I bet you he rips. He probably rips something on the mic next, but I would love that.
Dude, if they got like a little super group together to like give people confidence in how to speak.
Oh, that'd be awesome, dude.
Bro,
yeah.
Cam, I love you, but hit up Nate or Connor from Love on the Spectrum season 3.
Let's go.
Bro, you get a theatrical, dude. You would make Chael Sonnen just shaking his little boots.
Oh, dude, Chael Sonnen. What is it? What does he say? Everybody's gonna need 911. What's that saying he does?
Oh, dude. He does like several numbers on it.
He's too good.
He's so good at like flipping the next line to the next. He's like, he did the thing Colby does now, which used to be Chael saying, but he's like, raw, twisted, steel, and sex appeal or something.
Undefeated. He literally has losses.
That's like
undefeated.
Not even just checking off things that don't exist in his
literally
record.
just saying them. So that was crazy. Yeah, Colby did take that. They come up from Oregon in the same spot, right? So he kind of riffed off that.
Yeah, actually, why wouldn't you though? You know, Uncle Chael's in your pocket, bro.
That'd be insane, bro.
Dude, yeah, I would love to just be a mirror image of him. That'd be sick.
This is a little bit flipped off topic, but I gotta ask you. I passed by this massive bowling alley that's for sale off Avalon.
Okay.
So if you had enough funds.
Oh yeah, I know where you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. It may have been purchased, but it's massive. How many square feet you think it is?
Oh, it's more than 3.
Yeah, more than 3.
Yeah, for sure.
More than 3, less than 10.
Yeah,
no, it's got to be something thousand, right?
For sure.
Feet. So if you had enough funds to buy that building, what would you make it? What would you turn it into? Massive building. So much square foot. You could even, I mean, it could be so many things. I was thinking about it when I was driving over.
Dude, I don't even know what I would do with a property. I mean, in my mind, I love jiu-jitsu.
The mat space in there?
Yeah, so in my mind, I'm thinking jiu-jitsu and then maybe like a little bit of lifting. Like make it like I don't know, how long have you been in the area?
Since I was a pup.
Oh, so do you know about Rumble? I think it had a sub name, but it was like Rumble. Everybody just called it Rumble.
They just called it Rumble?
It was across the street from Water Boys and like a warehouse, and it was like an MMA gymnasium thing. Like a lot of money was put into it, but it was.
I might have seen the bones of it. Like I might have seen the sign. It's not there anymore, obviously.
No,
right?
no.
But it's across from Water Boys.
Yes.
Okay.
It was where I think. What is that like? Whoa. WHOA. It's like a indoor like renovation building thing now.
Yeah.
But it had like state of the art. Like I went in there because I was thinking about I wanted to train closer because all I had ever trained was far away, and I just wanted to go in there and see like the price and like what was actually in there because it's super long. So there's like rooms. There's like a boxing area, and then you go into like a CrossFit area kind of thing, and then there's like. They had an octagon in there.
Okay, wow.
They had like the indoor turf, so you could do all sorts of like running and drills and things like that. So it looked like it would be great for like a feeder system for island fights or any like athletics. So like maybe you're getting prepared for the draft or something.
That'd be sick.
Like it'd be something along those lines, but it was, I don't know the ins and outs of it, but we know like the coach that was running it, that was claiming to be a black belt, was not.
That's tough.
So I don't know where the money past that went, but like that is what I think of like needs to open up around here. Like if I was Dean, what I would do is something like that.
100%.
Like I'd bring some of the like the biggest minds together and be like, let's construct something that would make sense for everybody. Obviously, we have a bunch of people that are like rivals
for sure
because it's like, oh, we don't agree with this or that. But if you had a gym where kind of like the UFC PI, like if you had something like that, but maybe not the kitchen and everything.
PI would be crazy,
dude. PPI. Yeah, like why wouldn't you do that? Like if you could, because then you would just be like promoting local talent. Eventually, somebody's going to be in the UFC for a long time, and then they're going to want to give back, and then they'd probably invest in that. And it's just
true.
So you could get big investments into it, and it's not to turn a profit per se, but it's to help promote local talent and give them like maybe this is a new thing to think of, but like how they have boosters in college football and stuff.
Yes.
Like kind of have it like a sponsorship situation where it's like maybe you're super talented but you don't come from money.
Right. 100%.
And like, yo, you can train here for free. You know, we'll try to get your talents up. I don't know how you would qualify for that because that's like kind of like it's not like a handwritten thing like, oh yeah, he rated this well or whatever. But maybe you could get a couple months free.
Untalented.
Yeah.
Does not come from money.
Yeah.
Double.
Dude,
charge.
I don't know, but that would be something I would think
That'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be pimp, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's crazy? There was one thing I wanted to talk to you about as well. Tennis and pickleball. I want to talk about tennis and pickleball.
Okay.
But real quick, let's make a pit stop. New King of the Hill coming out. King of
the Hill?
You know King of the Hill, the show?
Yeah.
New King of the Hill coming out. It's set like 20 years in the future.
What the
Or
fuck?
like 15 years in the future or something.
So Hank is dead?
No, Hank is just old.
Whoa.
Bobby's older. You know, like he like works at like some fusion restaurant in Dallas.
That's going to be weird to see Bobby with long legs.
Dude, yeah.
I'm so used to seeing short Bobby.
Yeah, he didn't age through 13
He's still
seasons.
the same. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wonder if they're all going to be the same size.
I saw a little teaser picture. I don't know if it was real or not, but it showed him taller, but still kind of like round.
I mean, that's got to give him some confidence.
Yeah,
He's like, yo, I came up.
He
like,
looks the same.
Grinding in silence.
Grinding in silence.
Yeah.
He looks the same.
Yeah.
But he's just bigger. But he still is, still looks the same. But tennis and pickleball. Have you played either?
I tried to play tennis like 15 years ago or something like that.
Hey, wow. Okay.
Not like I didn't legitimately try. Right. I was with a group of friends and they all had tennis rackets and I was like, yeah, I'll be
tennis
with you
wands.
guys. Yeah. And
around.
I don't know or even remember if I was even good.
Yeah. For
I'm
sure.
assuming not.
I bet you could be good though. I bet you could.
I don't know.
We'll have to play one day.
Yeah, like I think I'd be way better at a smaller scale, like a table tennis.
Seeing that, okay, so that's where pickleball comes in. This might anger a lot of people.
I don't know shit about pickleball. What exactly is
pickleball? It's cool. Like I don't have anything against pickleball. If you want to play something with like maybe something that's actually hard, something that actually needs skill, something that you have to actually move around for, you'd go play tennis. If you wanted to play a real racket sport, you'd go play tennis. If you wanted to play like a silly tabletop game, you could go buy some pickleball paddles and play. And, that might anger some people because it's the truth.
Pickleball is on a table?
No, but it's like a silly little game kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like the serve in tennis. So nuanced. There's so many checkpoints.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you could practice it for 10 years and and pickleball the serve's like it's just like underhand.
Oh, word.
Just like an underhand tap.
It's like what is the game where the thing looks like it has a skirt on it? The ball.
Oh,
what is that?
Croquet. No,
croquet? No, that's it's it's
badminton. Badminton.
Were you asking a question?
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. Brother had a whole conversation by himself and he was just like looking at me. He's like, hey, I'm stuck in this.
Help.
Dude, I'm
badminton.
Stuck. Throw me a rope or something, dude.
But yeah.
I think it's badminton.
Badminton.
Yeah.
Badminton.
Isn't there weird words that you're just like, why?
Badminton.
Why is that? Like,
yeah.
Psychology. Psychedelic. I mean, I guess I'm using all the same word, but...
Psychotic. These are insane. These words are fucking insane.
Psilocybin. What?
Dude.
That is a weird... Don't even ask.
Siphon filter. You know what that is?
Uh-uh.
It's a game from like way back in the day, PS1.
Oh, dude, I'm trying to think of another one that just fumbles me every time. It's like a super simple word, but then you're like...
what was it that we spelled last time?
Asking me?
Was it psychosis?
I don't even know.
PSY psychosis.
PSY psychosis.
But yeah.
Yeah, dude. Their words are tough, dude.
Words are so hard. When's that spelling bee popping up? I've been sweating about it.
Dude, you're like studying
so bad.
I feel like you're at home and you're just looking through the dictionary. You're like, got that word, that word.
Actually, I've been charging up for the. I really want to bring something different to this, to May 31st.
Really?
Yeah, I want to interact with the crowd more. I mean, there's only it's a great opportunity to interact with the crowd. Like, you definitely can. It's there.
You should turn heel.
Turning heel would be crazy.
Just start roasting people in the crowd.
Oh,
but you got to be careful.
Yeah,
that crowd can whip your ass.
Dude, I know. I look down when I'm like, because I think about it's a mat, right? So it's a box. So I think about it like, bam, I'm hitting this side. Sometimes when I'm looking, it's just like nothing but like the teams of like, the people who are like fighting or rolling.
Yeah.
But no, I want to bring something different to that. But real quick, if we could roll back around to that pickleball thing.
Okay.
So I do have one issue though. They're always, it's such a popular sport.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's such a popular, silly little game. So like
are you taking a shot at when you say? Because you said it's such a silly sport, and then you just immediately went bad on it.
Oh yeah.
Is this you trying the heel thing? Do you not believe in pickleball or something? I don't have a dog in the.
So I'll tell you this. Truthfully, this is facts. There's been pro tennis players who have gone to play pro pickleball.
Yeah.
And have done really well. Like, they're immediately top 5 in the world. Whoa. But there's some that didn't do so well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like just because you know how to play tennis, you know how to play pickleball. The plays in tennis are crazy hard, right? Crazy hard to make shots, crazy hard to save shots. The plays in pickleball, very easy to make. I believe I could go pro in pickleball. I truly do. Obviously the pro in pickleball, they're going to smoke me, right? I mean, come on there. But yeah, I just, if you're young and if you still got wheels on you, go play tennis, move around.
For sure.
Yeah, you play pickleball, you just kind of stand there, dude. But I will say, on popularity wise, it's dominating tennis.
Really?
Dude, nobody's even playing tennis anymore. Everyone's playing pickleball.
I will say, like, walking through the aisles of Target, I did notice, like, there's a full aisle of pickleball pallets or paddles or whatever.
Pallets, yeah.
And there's, like, almost no tennis rackets.
Dude, yes, I know, yes.
There's, like, some, but, like, pickleball is, like, here's a good question to ask you about it. Just to see, like, the differences in what your opinion is on it.
Serve me up.
And nice. In tennis, how many calories do you think you burn in a real match versus in pickleball? How many calories do you think you would burn in a real match?
Dude, so the other day, and I use a tracker, like this is a Whoop, so I can see the stuff. And it's probably semi-accurate. The other day, I burned 4,000 calories. This was for the day. 4,000 calories for the day. Inside the time I played tennis, I played for...
That includes your, like, base metabolic rate?
Yes, it does.
Look at that. Pulled that out.
Damn.
BMR.
Damn, daddy. That was crazy. It does include that. 4,000 calories throughout the day, but I played tennis for, like, 3.5 hours in the middle of the day, so the sun's right down.
Yeah.
38,000 steps.
Oh, wow.
So, the difference, crazy. I mean, I go to leave, and people are playing... This is another issue I have. There's a tennis practice wall, right? Nobody plays tennis anymore.
Yeah, it's like the concrete where you're like, you kind of look like you could be in a prison.
Bro, yes, and it's a big wall, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they have one at the Milton courts. Big sign, it says tennis practice wall. They have defaced those courts and made them pickleball courts.
Ooh.
Now, the nets are on wheels, so you just slide them to the side. Okay. So I always give it a real disrespectful out of my way,
flare the wrists out.
Yeah. But it's crazy because there's a massive sign that says tennis practice wall. I can never use it because there's people playing pickleball on it.
So now there's a darkness to you. I can feel it.
I hate it. I fucking hate it.
It's on a little bit of like fire on some things. Like you said Whoop and you said semi-accurate.
Yeah, semi-accurate.
Took a shot at them. Yeah. They didn't even know they were going to be in on this.
Facts.
And the pickleball is taking a big hit.
Oh, dude.
This might destroy the audience. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Especially have such a prolific guy talking bad about the sport. Yeah, the silly little game.
Thank you. Yeah, the silly little game.
My bad.
No, what's crazy is actually I think the top of pickleball, the very top, like professional people.
Yeah.
They might be making some decent cash. I mean, I really think they are. I really think they're making good cash. And it's cool. Like I said, I don't have real hate for it. I get why. This is why people love it. This is why people love it, right?
Go off, King.
When you pick a tennis racket up, right?
Yes.
You don't know how to play. If I go buy I've never played pickleball. Also, I want to say this. I've never even played it. I've never even played it. But I'll tell you what. You could go buy a pickleball set, right?
Yeah.
You open the bag, you touch that paddle, and you know how to play immediately.
Really?
Before you've even your fucking first ball, you know how to play. Okay, like I said with the serve, a lot of nuance, right? A lot of different. There's racket drop, there's coil, there's positioning, there's the toss, there's the trophy position, right? All that, bink, into a crazy serve.
Yeah.
The other day I was leaving and I walked past that silly little game being played, and one of the people serving, they underhanded it, and they go, and the crowd was like, "Oh, what a serve!"
There's a crowd there?
I mean, there's 4 or 5 people. Where I was on the tennis court, there was just me. So
you can just hear them erupt. Just
4 or 5 people is a crowd to me because there's never anybody playing tennis. But yeah, it's a silly little game. I would absolutely challenge anybody in the tri-state area immediately. I've never touched a paddle before. I would challenge any person to play it, but it's a silly little game. I don't really want to play it ever. I don't really care to.
Yeah.
But I'll always play tennis.
It really sounds like you got turned down from a pickleball brand that you applied for. You're like, yo, you know what?
How did you know? No, I'm just kidding.
It does sound like you're salty about it.
I'm salty because nobody plays tennis and everybody plays pickleball.
Who is the most pro pickleball player that you know? Like, not like professional, but like in your group that is like so like, dude, you got to do this.
Yeah.
Who are you taking a shot at right now? Is it Colin?
Oh, no, Colin actually is on the same. Colin actually plays tennis with me. Great tennis player. Doesn't get to practice much, but he's very athletic.
Yeah.
So it actually is tough to play him sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I 6-1 him.
Whoa.
You know what I'm talking about.
No idea what that means.
6-1.
That sounds crazy, though.
Yeah, 6-1's crazy. It's a mercy. 6-1's a mercy.
Wow.
But there's times when he comes back and beats me very, 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 very rarely. But there's sometimes. Wow. There's sometimes he does that, but very rarely he does. But he's done it like one time.
Yeah.
But I don't really know anybody that plays, silly little games like that. But all my boys are big dogs. We play real games.
What are some of the real games?
Just maybe like tennis.
You like Scrabble?
Yeah, just Scrabble.
Play our hands in the shadows, like
arm wrestle.
Whatever we can get into.
I actually think Cam plays pickleball though.
Ooh,
I think he does. Yeah, because I think he posted one time something about it.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
He called out Zach.
Oh,
Zach
really?
Schroeder.
Oh yeah, the guy who is the sports analyst.
Yeah, Fox.
Fox. Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was wondering because I know you were talking about it, and I was like, who else do I know? Because somebody was just talking about. That's exactly what I was thinking about.
That makes so much sense. Yeah.
Maybe y'all could go 2-on-2.
Ooh.
Because if Cam thinks he's so good that he can call out someone else who I assume is good,
I would expect he is good. I would expect they're both good.
That's kind of like a good little thing because you play tennis, but you're not in MMA. Colin's an MMA, plays tennis. Cam's in an MMA, but he plays pickleball. And then Zach's in sports, but doesn't do any of that, but plays pickleball. So it's like a good little 4-man, like...
Okay, let me that is...
Maybe the next Southeastern, we have like a prelims and pickleball. Because it's already outside. Like, maybe we could figure out some...
Dude, that would be fucking phenomenal. You're a fucking genius.
Throw like a barbecue out there and just have like a pickleball tournament going on beforehand. Make it an all-day thing.
I love that. One thing, though, because I've never played pickleball, right?
You're like, one thing, that sucks, actually.
That's a good idea. No, that is great.
Yeah.
I'm sure Colin and I would probably smoke him. Probably wipe
I literally, hey, just between me and you? Yeah.
Let's go. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Hair looks good, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
I think I'm down to do that. I'm down to go ahead and just wipe. Colin and I just wipe.
All right,
I'm
signing it right now.
Yeah, sign it off. I don't own a paddle, so I'm going to have to find a silly little paddle game. I'm going to have to find a silly little paddle. But I do have a Bubba 110 Drive Max racket that I used to play tennis in. So I need Cam and Zach to get onto the tennis court after we wipe them up off the pickleball.
The first part of that, like you describing your paddle or whatever, it sounded like Star Wars name or something. Bubba.
The Bubba 110 Drive Max. Yeah. It's a phenomenal intermediate racket with an extra sweet spot.
Do we have any, like, good tennis players locally? Like, as far as, like, somebody that went pro or something? Like how we have Bubba from Milton that went
so we definitely do. I don't remember their names. We definitely do have some people, though, for sure. I don't know if they still play pro. I doubt it, but we do. When I was in high school, like, the number one for the team, he went to Japan and played all the time. He would go here and play. He was phenomenal. I don't know what he does now. Yeah. And I can't remember his name.
Tough. Yeah, that's fine.
But he was good. I remember distinctly seeing him, And back then, the good old days, pickleball was a thing. Pickleball was created in, like, whenever the fuck, like way back actually, like
That's so
19
disrespectful.
cup, yeah, 19 couple it was created. I don't know. They got it's weird rules, and there's something called a kitchen near the little tiny little baby net that they use for the little tiny silly game. So.
Okay, well, I don't have a whatever in either because I've never played pickleball. I honestly don't even know how that works or whatever. But I will say something that's annoying for me as a tennis non-watcher, but kind of if I've ever watched.
Yeah.
What the fuck are y'all talking about love and like why can't it just be like he has 3 points, he has 2 points?
Well, yeah.
That shit is annoying to me.
I get you. I'll explain.
And if it's like a run to 6, whoever gets to 6 first, then like make it to 6 then.
Yeah.
Or if it's got to be like a longer game because like if you're doing to 6 it would be too quick, then make it to like 18 or.
Yeah. So.
That shit is so confusing. I'm like, he has no love or something, and I'm like, what the fuck?
So no, I get it. I think it has something to do with like different countries where it was like where it was started and founded, and for whatever reason they maybe love is 0. So maybe somewhere out there that's what it means. But the way they score it is love 0-0. I say 0-0 a lot. I know like officially it's love, right? So 0-0. I score 15-0. I score again 30-0. I score again 40-0. One more point and I win. So it's
you win the whole thing.
I win the whole thing.
So then
I win that game. I win that match.
So how many games? So you
first
win?
One to 6.
6 games.
Yes, set. And then 2 more times. If you're a pro, you go first one, but it's like best out of 3. So if I get 2 in a row, we're done.
Yeah.
If I get 1, you get 1. We got 1 more.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody should come out with.
I probably explained that awfully.
No, if I was smarter, I think that would have been really good.
If I was smarter, I could have explained it better.
No, if I was smarter, I would have understood it better. No, I think somebody should come out with that exact game, but just do the points one.
Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you could. Yeah.
Or like maybe if you want to still have it a little weird because like tennis sounds a little weird, maybe I score and then like if you scored now you took my point away and we have no points.
That would be cool. That'd be cool.
Because then it would be like a chase to 10 and then it's like but if you keep scoring, you keep going, but if he starts to score then it starts to take yours away.
I love that. There's a slight chase already built into the game. Colin and I, this happens all the time, right? So you have 40, I have 40. It's called deuce. It's a tie.
Of course.
If I score, if I'm the one serving and I score, it's add in. If Colin scores next, it bumps us back to deuce. If you score, or if Colin scores, it's add out. If I score again, it bumps us back to deuce. So there's times when him and I are just bang, 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 and we're still on the same game. We've been going, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. And I'll tell you what, I don't believe you get much from pickleball as far as zone 2. I'm gonna crush the fucking sport of pickleball. You know what? Can I break the fourth wall? I'm gonna break the fourth wall.
What's up, dude?
I fucking can't stand that sport. But I was playing the other day. And I was moved the net. I popped the wheels and moved the net. And I guess I didn't like kick it. I just like nicely set it aside. And there was some pickleball people, and they were like, "Wow, a tennis player with actual manners."
They said that?
Yeah.
Out loud?
Yeah. And so I took my
holy shit.
I took my headphones off, and they were like, "Thanks for being respectful and moving it." Instead of like, I'm like, "What do the tennis players just come in here and kick it?" Like, I doubt that happens.
Whoa, the demographic sounds so like flipped. It sounds like the rougher people would have been like the pickleball people and the preppy people would have been the tennis people.
Yeah, you'd think.
Yeah, but you're like, I'll smash you, motherfucker.
I was like, dude, if you guys aren't here, I'm kicking the fucking net over to get. I'm kicking the bitch over to get to.
They're like, I'm sorry, what? And you're like, nothing.
Yeah.
Have a good game.
Yeah, have a shit little fucking game. Play your little fucking paddle game. But I'll tell you what, I think they score it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever.
Hey, I'm starting to be pro pickleball,
dude. What?
Like, if I can understand what's going on, I'm kind of pro it more than I am against it.
Come play tennis with me. You'll love it.
What? That'd be like me telling you, like, come do jiu-jitsu with me. You're going to love it.
Yeah, I would. I would absolutely love training with you.
Yeah, but I have a feeling like you would just smoke my ass.
No. I swear. I was like, I'm right here. I'm going slow. I'm going slow. Unless you start winning. Because that's what I was doing with Colin. I was being chill, and then Colin started actually winning, and so I was like, what the fuck? So I had to,
Yeah, you're like, hold on, son.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, it's just such a good game, but,
What even is pickleball? Like, how is it different? What is the thing that makes it different?
Tennis is on a massive court with a big net, with big rackets, with an actual, like, tennis ball. Pickleball's a very small net. It's basically from me to you, just about. Really small net, tiny little silly little paddles, and a little tiny silly little plastic silly little ball. Just a stupid little set, Dollar General fucking quality little tiny silly little paddle and ball.
What's so funny is, like, I'm so out of the loop of this, like, game that I don't know if these are shots at them or if this is, like, real.
Dude, I unloaded
what you're saying, like,
clip.
the details.
I've unloaded a clip on pickleball.
They're like, dude, you're gonna get murdered in the comments.
Yeah.
Bro.
But I'll tell you what, I get why people like it.
Yeah.
And it looks fun. And when my legs no longer work, I'll probably go play.
Whoa.
But for now, I'm going to stick to king of the racket sports, tennis.
Is this like the game, I forget the name of it, but it has like it's like a small trampoline thing and you hit the ball on the beach?
That is spike ball.
Spike ball.
That is a fun game.
So also, that's better than pickleball.
Yeah, I would say, probably.
Is it similar as far as, like, diameter of, like, you're this close to your opponent?
No, not necessarily, because
And pickleball is 1-on-1?
So pickleball is 1-on-1 or 2-on-2, and pickleball is you know what a tennis court looks like, of course.
Yeah.
Shrink that down to, like, a silly little size, like a silly goofy little,
silly,
a wacky little silly little size, like maybe this room, and then you're like, you just hit it back and forth, and it's the same rules as tennis.
You can
basically
do stand up.
You think so?
Your stand up is different though. It's not. Your stand up is like one of the
What's
things.
The deal with airline food? Like that's never gonna hit, right?
No, you're like one of those dudes that you're like. Have you ever heard of the setup for stand up called Bottom of the Barrel?
No.
So it's like a stand up they do in the Creek in the Cave in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
And they'll be like pulling suggestions out of a hat, and they'll say, do this, like a bit on this, or they also give it to the crowd. And I've been to some stand-up shows. Like, I went and saw Mark Norman.
Oh, he's good.
So good.
He is actually, keep going, he's hilarious.
So good. And at the end of his show, he's like, hey, I got about like 15 minutes. Just throw something at me. Like, say good. Anything, and I'll do something on that.
That's good.
And that's the kind of comedy I think you would do really well at. So somebody would just say something, and then you would just go off.
I love
it. And you would make it funny by your interaction with them, and maybe it'd be crowd work for a little bit, but, like, your opinion is funny.
Oh, wow, yeah. You want to toss me something? See what I got?
Mayonnaise.
Oh, mayonnaise. Oh, damn, mayonnaise.
He just failed the first time.
Son of a bitch, mayonnaise.
Oh, dude, it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. It is tough. I see what you mean though, and I
could do mayonnaise.
That'd be pimp.
Eggs and what else is in mayonnaise? It's eggs and something else.
Eggs, oil, lard.
So why the fuck did we do that? We couldn't have figured out something else. Basically, every other condiment comes from a single thing, and now you're adding something else to something else to something else because you want to be fatter.
Oh, it's
what
tough,
is your
too.
Fucking deal? Yeah, like you couldn't just like.
You can cook with mayonnaise.
Yeah, have you heard of salt and pepper? Just make whatever the thing is saltier or sweeter or like what, but like
100%.
It's like that. It's such a weird. Do I love mayonnaise? Yes, dude, I love it in some good. And tuna with some sweet heat pickles in it, bro.
Ooh, sweet heat. You ever had them Grillos?
Grillos.
Them Grillos pickles.
Maybe that is the brand I eat. I don't even know the brand. I just go whatever the sweet heat pickle is. That's the pickle I pick.
I think Brown Bagger just started using Grillos. Maybe that's where I saw that.
Maybe I've never had there. I've wanted to have there, but the only time I've seen it recently was on the last drive to the last Southeastern.
Oh, I see, because you pass it on the way.
Yeah, I didn't know they were in Milton. I thought they only had one, and I thought it was in Pensacola.
I thought the same, but yeah, they're at my buddy's bar, the garage, Gulf Coast Garage.
Yeah, I want to try it soon. Maybe on the ride to the next one, I'll grab one beforehand.
Grab your bag.
But yeah, it's like that's the style of stand-up I think you could do.
100%.
I mean, you could start off as the pickleball guy.
Oh, man, dude, yeah. And, hey, look, all disrespect.
What's the deal with...
every ounce of disrespect to the silly little game.
Is there a particular person you want to call out that maybe says it's better? Is there someone in your friend group?
Well, nobody said it was. Nobody has been like, "Hey, pickleballs." They wouldn't dare, say the silly little game is better than the rackets, the king of the racket sports tennis.
Yeah.
I think a couple months ago though, I did message Cam because he posted about it looks like a sweet place, dude. Like, it does look like a badass fucking place.
Oh, the downtown one?
Yeah, like, I think you're going to be able to, like, eat there, play pickleball, and preface, it is so popular. The popularity smashes tennis. Like, nobody even really...
You're holding on to a dying sport.
Yeah, and I'm going to hold on to it forever.
But the thing with y'all's sport is there's legends in it. Like, y'all have people that have done things for years that are, like, prolific, that are like, wow, you can look back, and y'all have had personalities. I don't know how long pickleball's been like gaining steam, but it's like the personalities that have been in tennis.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Definitely. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll just go pro. Just be top 5 in the world all of a sudden in pickleball, just randomly.
See, and if pickleball does go like super big or whatever, and maybe it already is there, and I'm just unaware.
It's pretty big.
It's just feeding off of the energy that tennis already had. Because it's like the things in my mind that are appealing to tennis, if I were to go watch it in person, is it feels like Roman-esque. You're like on top of the game.
Like Wimbledon Whites.
There's so much ledge and
beautiful. Yeah, literally on the grass courts. Federer on the grass courts, crazy, bro. So, it's prestigious. It's a great game.
I could never go to one. I would just be like, it's so quiet.
For sure.
Yeah. I could not.
No, for sure. I actually went to watch the UWF play the other day, and it wasn't as quiet as what you would think. Like, the crowd was, they were afterwards. They were saying it was great watching them, dude. Unreal. Slight chance I might get to play with one of their players too.
Oh, really?
I know somebody who knows somebody and was like, hey, we might be able to get
there's a guy in the crowd pretty hyped about this.
Yeah, and I said, I
was like,
I like that. I want to play that. I want to play with him.
Yes.
But I don't know if I could even return one of this. I mean, this guy is. These guys and the girls.
Yeah.
The guys and girls teams, unreal, dude.
On a scale of white belt to black belt, where are you?
Blue belt.
You're blue belt in tennis?
Respectively.
You're going hard as fuck for a blue belt, dude.
And give me my purple soon. But respectively, blue belt. Yeah. But you know how, like in jiu-jitsu, the blue belts, sometimes they just kind of stop showing up. You know how that's a good thing? Not me, man. I'm doing this in my spare time.
Yeah.
Which I don't have that much of. Which, to segue off, I've opened, we've rebranded. Good Flow Soap Co. is now Good Flow Naturals. I wanted to bring you samples today. I am days away from slapping final logo on and checking it off and saying this is good. Green for go.
You'll be back on, dude.
I appreciate
Don't worry about it. Yeah,
because I'm bringing samples back. These next 4 products I'm dropping. I don't have samples, and I don't want to harp on it for too long. But these next 4 products, I'm very proud. I spent a lot of time making them. I spent a lot of time making the first 2 products, but these go deep.
Yeah.
I took every dollar that I made off the first 2 batches, which I'm extremely thankful because when I dropped those, I sold out. First batch sold out within 17 hours.
Wow.
Couldn't believe it. Second batch, I was making because there was still orders coming in. So I was just making up for what I didn't have.
Yeah.
So boom, sold that out. And then, like I said, I took every dollar from that and put it back in. So these next products coming out, like I was able to get great ingredients, bro. All natural, all organic, high quality glass that it went into. So that's one thing. It's a glass jar for one of them. That'll give you a little hint, maybe. But yeah, so it was really good stuff. So I'm super pumped. I hate I didn't have you samples. If I did, I'd can lather you up in it today.
Yeah.
Lather you up and we'd go play tennis.
Dude, I'm so excited to be like close enough to witness it like growing because it's so dope. Like the people involved, amazing people. I love you guys. And the products that we've had already, super dope. As you can tell, like I ride or die for you.
I know, literally. This guy's waging war. which I haven't. I've since I pivoted, I have not made any more air fresheners. I got good reviews on it. I liked them, and they took a lot of work to make. Like I handmade each one of them, literally. I loved them. I wasn't in love with them. So I have not made any more. I may revisit them one day, but these other 4 products, I am in love with them. So I can't wait to put them. But this guy will send me fucking wages war on Little Trees.
Dude, yeah. It's on site, brother. It's nothing nice between me and Little Trees.
I love it. I get the weekly picture, and he's like, fuck Little Trees.
Dude, you know what I might do, though? Like, seeing as you aren't maybe going to do that, or maybe not for a while again, I might just, like, cut up some of the bars of soaps and put them in my little oil burners.
Oh, I love that.
Just get the scent in the house.
Yeah, I love that. So I'm going to stick with one scent of soap. And I'm going to... So I got 4 new products coming. And then the scent of soap. I did a little rework with it. I wanted to color it differently. And it's a temp game, right? When you're mixing stuff in. So I want to, like, tweak it a little bit. So I'm sticking with that. I will get you a new bar of that, though. I think you'll really like it.
The stuff is amazing, and I know this is going to be such a guy thing to say, but I never wash my face.
Oh, dude.
And I just started washing my face with it.
Buddy.
Bro, the reason being is because I used to wash my face, and my face would be crazy oily, like, within the next day. Like, I'd shower before bed, and then the next morning, it'd be, like, grease. Like, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Right, 100%.
So if I don't wash my face, it normally stays, like, non-greasy. Washing my face with yours, it's like I got like the matte finish on me.
Beautiful. I was going to say your complexion looks phenomenal today. And you know what? I'll go ahead and let you know because this is literally perfect on it. One of the products, 100% grass-fed, grass-finished, tallow and honey balm for your face, for your hands, for everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Organic jojoba oil in it. Organic mango butter. Organic raw honey. Humectant. Healer. Going to be phenomenal. That one, I'm pumped for, dude. Yeah. I actually have some on right now.
You're glowing.
I appreciate it.
I literally brought it up earlier. Like, it's the tan, but it's also something else.
I appreciate that. Look at this.
Oh, my God. You're out there. You're...
Tell you what.
You're on them tennis courts too much.
Yeah, definitely, dude. Yeah, I just love I love tennis, man. I love it. I love playing tennis. It's fun. It's, obviously, still love lifting and running. But you know what? It's like I've been playing a lot of tennis in my free time, right?
Yeah.
The zone 2 cardio you get from tennis is insane. I went to run 8 miles with Colin the other day, and I hadn't ran an 8 in a minute, and I smoked it. Wasn't even breathing hard.
Dude,
and that's not a flex, but I say that to say I thought I was gonna get dog walked by it because I haven't been walking out to the road and running 8 miles like I usually have. I've just been playing tennis, which is 3 to 4 hours. 5 hours every day of zone 2 cardio. So I say that to say, if all else fails, if you can't do anything else, get your zone 2 in. It's super easy. You don't even have to really do much, especially if you're a bit out of shape. You don't have to do much to get your heart rate to that zone 2, area. And it's like, dude, I went out there and smoked the 8 miles. Wasn't even really bothered.
Dude, and y'all don't do slow paces.
You know,
I cannot, like, I used to be able to break, like, and be in the 8s pretty easily.
Yeah.
Dude,
I saw you running the other day, though. It looked good. I feel like it was a good pace.
I've only broke 8 one of these last 3+ mile runs.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to do it all the time. I don't know what it is, but it just feels like the depth of my gas tank. I can still go, but I got to go slower.
Yeah.
But it used to be like, I would push literally every step. I'm like, go faster, go faster, go faster. But then, like, I asked Colin to run one time after a podcast, and I was like, just curious, what are you running? Like, what are your times? And then he told me, I was like, maybe we just do the podcast. Like, dude, Saban literally lives across the street from us, basically. And I said the same thing to him. I was like, I want to run with somebody because when you run with somebody, it feels like you just have this, like, extra
100%
something to it. Just everything feels easier. You feel like just like you could go further and faster. And he told me he's like in the 6s, and I'm
he's
like,
quick, dude.
Bro,
yeah, he's smoking it for sure.
I was like, never mind, dude. I'll just see you around, I guess.
Dude, we'll get you out. We'll get you out on a run for sure. And like you said, you run with somebody, you get that extra.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Like I was running. I had an injury before this half marathon I was going to run. It was the first time I ever ran that long, and I couldn't even walk a month before because, like, something was weird with my joints. I still don't know what it was. I think I was just super dehydrated because we were doing this, like, really big weight cut, and it happened to be, like, a month later, the run, and I was only able to run one time leading up to that, and it was 2 miles, and it was bad.
It was tough, right?
Bad. And then I ran with, I was doing CrossFit at the time, and I ran with my coach because he happened to be running it too. Mm-hmm. And I ran like literally no problem the entire time.
Felt fine.
Yeah, the last mile, he was like, I mean, he's my CrossFit coach, so he's way better shape than me. And he just took off. He's like, I'm going to go. And I was like, all right. And I tried to pick up, and I could pick up for like the last mile, but not like what he could do. He took off.
Yeah.
But I couldn't believe, and we were talking the whole time.
Right.
And we weren't going slow to me. Like, we were doing like low 9s. And I was like, how am I doing this right now?
Yeah, probably felt fine.
Yeah. And then I ran the double bridge run with my buddy Luca, and I was like, we should do it. We didn't literally have any lead up to it. I was like, we should do it. And he's like, I've never run more than like 3 miles. And I was like, what a better time now.
Smoke it.
It's 9.3 miles. And literally, he had a tough time right there at the end. But like, I was running it with maybe one run beforehand.
Oh, wow.
And I was just like, why is this so? It's got to be the partner thing.
Yeah.
Having someone there to talk to, or to know that's struggling with you or whatever. It's like, also the crowd.
Yeah.
When you're running in these big races, or like,
people, right?
Yes. Yeah. So it's like you feel the energy of like, well, I could get to that next stop, and then I can see the one after that, and there's people supporting the whole time. It's dope, dude. Yeah. I love running, but I don't know that I'll ever get like speed again. But I just have a good time running.
Yeah, and then that's the only thing that matters, man. Have a good time running, and every time you run, you know, you're helping your heart. Yeah. You're helping your body. You know, I mean, it's.
What are some of the easiest ways people can get zone 2?
Dude, easiest way you can get zone 2, slap your shoes on, walk outside, shuffle your feet.
Really?
Barely shuffle your feet. Keep your arms right here. Barely shuffle. That's it. You're at zone 2. You know, if you can't talk, you're probably out of zone 2. Most people aren't going to track with a heart rate monitor.
Yeah.
So I don't usually say, oh, just go track your heart rate with a heart rate monitor. Because most people are like, dude, I don't even fucking run. You think I fucking have a heart rate monitor? Yeah. So the rule of thumb is if you can speak, but maybe you can't sing or yell, you're probably in zone 2. If you cannot talk, you have already surpassed zone 2. So everybody's zone 2 is different. It's usually 60 to 70% of your heart rate.
Yeah.
Max heart rate. But yeah, that's a good way. A bike, like a Peloton, or even just you could definitely get it on a road bike. But also, again, somebody who doesn't really run or doesn't really do much, they're probably not going to drop $7,000 on a road bike.
Yeah.
You know, a Huffy will get the job done.
See, I have a Huffy or what is the
Mongoose?
Schwinn.
Schwinn.
It's like a hybrid Schwinn, but it's like a $200 bike from Target or whatnot.
Sick.
But anytime I bike really long distances on that, I'm like, I don't feel like I did anything.
Yeah.
And that's the issue is like, I love biking because you get to go further and see more things, but then it never feels, even if you're in super low gear or high gear or whatever works best for you to like try to get more out of it, I never really feel like anything happen.
Yeah. You're just kind of flowing with the wind going between your
and maybe
ears.
I'm doing it to get somewhere to just add another extra calories burned or whatnot. Like, it is tough. Like, I used to bike when my gym was closer, but they moved distances. It was like 5.5 miles or something, and I would bike to open mat, and then biking back home, you were like, okay, I'm dehydrated from open mat, so
bit tougher.
Yeah, bit tougher because it's still in the middle of the day.
Oh, right.
So it's like peak day. All that makes it a little tougher, but if you're not doing something else, I feel like it's tough for that to be the thing. Maybe you're doing trails. Trails is fun because you're going up and down so much.
Definitely.
And you have to be like so alert because there's a stump or like maybe there's like pine straw here and you could slide off.
I mean, same thing for running trails too.
Yeah.
It's usually way more fun. It's a bit more intense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah.
And I think you think less about like your breathing and stuff when you're on like a trail because you're literally so focused on the ground and maybe like something you're listening to. But yeah.
Also, another good zone too, getting in an argument with somebody.
About pickleball?
Getting a little spat. Yeah, to get your heart rate up. Sit in the sauna.
Colin walks in and you're like, you look like shit today. Wanna go?
Dude, literally, we were playing the other day and he like scored on me and I fucking was like, and I ran around the court with my racket in hand, right? And he was like, all right. And I'm like, no. I'm like, no.
You're like, no, I'm going to need this if you're doing that.
I was like, no. I kept the racket in my hand. I'm not trying to throw hands. So yeah, it was fun though. But yeah, him and I have a blast. We go out there, we have fun. I've just never played pickleball. I just don't care to, man. I'm good. I mean, I'll do the competition and win, but other than that, I'm just not into it.
Yeah. So. Not unless I'm getting paid thousands.
There you go. Now, you know what though? It is fun.
Where's Kraft mayonnaise when I need them?
Yeah, seriously, dude. What is fun though is I do want to compete. I don't know if I really have that much time right now because I'm a bit scattered, but I would love to compete against people who are like signed up to compete, maybe like USTA or one of those organizations where they have people you can schedule and go to tournaments and stuff. So I almost did a tournament the other day, but had too much going on.
A pickleball tournament?
Absolutely not.
A tennis tournament? Oh, okay. I was like, I thought you were like legit. Like I'm about to dummy these fools.
But it's no. But what's crazy is though is I always walk by and just shake my head.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, dude, I'd smoke these.
Dude, I do you know that much about golf?
No, I not really. And honestly, dude, I'm probably awful at golf, dude.
Yeah, same here. But Hilton said that he's gonna spend like the next year and really focus on it. And apparently, there's this like play-in tournament thing where you can like win it and then be part of like a tour.
Oh, I love that.
And he wants to do that, but it's like a year. It's about to happen, but he wants to not do this one, but the year one after.
So he's going to grind on it.
Yeah, so I wonder if there's something like that for pickleball that you could just like easily just walk into and just start touring. You like hate the sport, but you're so good at it. That would be how much would that eat you up if you're like the best and you could get a living off of it, but you hate it.
Ooh, a living off of it sounds nice. Hold on.
Wet that is beef.
Yeah, hold on now. No, that would be tough. That'd be pimping, but that'd be tough because I love tennis. I want to play tennis. I want to fucking.
You would only be like wearing like tennis brands and talking about tennis, and they're like, yeah, but what about the game you just played? And you're like, it's dope. You know, like what's on right now, and you're like talking about like pro leagues.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, Yeah.
What else? What other sports are you like semi good at or good at?
I mean, you know, I'm pretty bad at grappling, but like,
are you really?
I'm not. I just don't. I don't train. So it's like, how can you be it if you don't train? You know what I'm saying? So it's like anybody who's.
Well, how much time have you spent training? Like, if you had to put it all into like one thing, you're like, if it was all together in a stretch.
Oh, I mean, if it's all together in a stretch, a few years.
Oh, then
I mean, like, you know, if like there's a blue belt who's gonna give me problems. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I think we all have a blue belt that can give.
There's
problems.
There's some white belts that are gonna give me problems.
Yeah,
but it's like, can I submit a white belt? 100%. I've done it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but it's one of those sports where it's like I haven't been training in a while. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah.
It's like riding a bike, baby, because you know you get fucking double legged and dumped on your noggin, and you know you're trying to get out.
What is your weight?
Right now 162.
Oh, I smell a super fight.
Bro, this is what I wanted to do. But I didn't want to be disrespectful and ask because I haven't been training, because I've been doing all these other things.
Yeah.
But I always, of course, love jiu-jitsu. One of my first loves, love combat sports. But I wanted to have my rashi on underneath the suit or the outfit.
Yes.
Pop it off, get the win, then jump back on and keep announcing.
Yo, I smell a super fight. You versus Hilton.
Oh, bro,
because Hilton, he's on commentary.
Bro, Hilton just
you're out there like announcing. Y'all both slowly. Oh, you want some of this?
And like a WWE match, dude. Let's talk to Trey. Trey,
this would be so.
Trey funny. Hilton,
because Hilton has trained.
Yeah,
he doesn't train anymore, but it's like it only takes him a few sessions to kind of like
he might. Dude, Hilton might style on me.
I don't know. Y'all are the same weight.
That's awesome.
I think he's like 168 or something.
What a treat for the crowd that would be.
That'd be insane. Like,
excuse me? What? You want? All right.
Hey, y'all chatting a lot over there, huh?
Yeah. All I'm hearing chirping. That's all I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, that would be.
That would be. Dude, the crowd's
somebody needs to clip this and send it to Trey.
Dude, randomly,
what's going on?
You throw Hilton a foldable chair and fucking mashes me with it.
Yeah.
That'd be pimp, dude. That'd be pimp.
Yeah, maybe there's like a...
I sling Colin off the top of the fucking side of the mat.
Yeah, like me, Colin's getting you ready. I'm getting Hilton ready. It's like...
Documentary.
Dude, it'd be sick,
Wow, dude. Put it right there, pal.
Yeah. It's an ink. Dude, we're signing a lot of deals today.
I know. Signing deals, dude.
Yeah.
I love it, man. But yeah, silly little fucking... pickleball. So
I think that would be dope. Like Hilton hasn't trained in a little bit, and like when he is focused on something, he can get up for it. But it's like he doesn't have anything to get up for in jiu-jitsu, and he likes it kind of like what I assume you like it.
Yeah,
but it's not like he's not die hard. Like he's like gotta go all the time.
I was like that at one point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did the little in-house tournament way back. It was actually a Southeastern Submission Classic, but it was like way back in the day, and it was in the gym. People from Mississippi came.
Which gym?
It was at the Remedy.
Oh, okay. I remember. They had it like squared off.
Yes. They had it squared off. So it was quite a long time ago. But yeah, that'd be awesome, man. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a white belt and you're a white belt.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. No, I am. Yeah. I mean, when I trained in the gi, like my coach up north would force me to train in the gi.
Yeah.
Because like just trained MMA with the MMA guys also. So striking, jiu-jitsu, and then he would make me stay for the gi. It's like I didn't like the gi or want to do the gi, so like no, I am a white belt. Are my skills slightly above? Just you know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe slightly. Maybe they're slightly above that. Like well, I'm not trying to sandbag. I'm not great, but
yeah, Hilton's got that like.
He seems like a scrappy dude.
He's got that. You can only call it like weird strength now.
Ah, yeah, for sure.
He's got something different about him.
He's got that strength.
Yeah. Bro, we can't have you on no more.
No, we'll have to,
you're just gonna have to mail me that soap. Yeah. But that would be sick. I can't wait for the next event too. That's May 31st. You said.
Yeah, May 31st. I'm pumped. Man.
We're a little over a month out.
Yep. Yeah.
I was talking to Cam. I was like, you should do something different for this. Like, you look the same all the time. You should do something like grow your beard out for this. Have you seen Cam in a beard?
No, maybe yes. Actually, one time I did.
It's crazy.
It is actually. I remember.
He has a full-grown man-ass beard.
Literally an actual beard. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, actual facial hair. I barely got any.
Yeah.
We're right. This is 7 months. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, if I went 7 months, it would look like my face is blurry. You're like, what's?
That's literally.
Is there something on you? You didn't wash today?
It's so tough though, but.
You have the advantage that your hair is so dark. My hair, literally,
like
look
blonde,
at my.
Right? Yeah.
It's not blonde. It's like a gingery color.
Okay,
like you can really see it in my facial hair.
Yes. Okay. I know what you mean.
That's like how my body hair is. It's like if you really look at it in the sun, it's like a little golden.
Yeah, for sure.
Like. Blessed for tattoo reasons, but like, other than that,
it does. You have like perfect view. It does not block.
Yeah, you almost. People think I shave my legs and stuff. And I'm like, no, I don't. It's just, I don't know. It's just clear, bro.
I love it.
Yeah, it took my dad until he was like in his late 30s, almost early 40s, till he could pretty much do a beard.
Wow. So there's hope for me, maybe.
I don't know.
He said,
Is your dad my dad?
Do we have the same dad? Did we just
probably not because he has no energy.
Oh.
Yeah, so unless you sucked, not sucked it out, but like, unless you took it all out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not the same dad.
Probably not.
Yeah. Do you know your dad? Am I asking? No. Is that tough? I'm so sorry.
No. Wait, do I know my dad?
Yeah.
No, yeah. Sorry, no.
Oh.
No, sorry. Yeah. I don't know why. No, I do.
I came across like.
Yeah.
No, dude, I've never met the guy.
Never met the guy. Good cat, but never met him. No, yeah, my bad. I do. Yeah.
Okay. That could have went real sour.
That was, yeah.
Dude, I had two friends, and look, there's no joke on like the thing, but like. Both of their dads did the suey thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and, like, one of them was, like, joking, and they were joking to each other. Oh. And they did not know that about each other.
Right.
And one of them goes, well, your dad. And the other one goes, my dad illed himself.
Ooh.
And then he goes...
Skilled himself.
Yeah, and he was like, oh. And he goes, mine too. And it was like the joke was trying to get him to laugh, and then he laughed, and he was like, "Oh no, mine too," and then they burst in laughing.
Oh, dude.
Like it was damn, that couldn't have happened to two better like situations.
100, yeah.
And they were both really good people. Like, yeah, that was a unique situation.
Yeah, that always is, man. Well, hey, how you been? You been doing good?
Dude, I've been almost dying, brother.
I know, man. How's that thing going? Son of a motherfucking bitch.
Yeah, dude.
That's fucking...
It looks like a burn.
It doesn't look
victim.
that bad. Sorry.
You're like, yeah, no, that'll hang in there. It peeled.
Like, yeah. Okay, I see it. I see how it come off now.
Yeah, it took a huge chunk of my finger. Like,
damn, dude.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's healing. I'm almost fully done with the antibiotics, but
Good.
It's like I look like Freddy Krueger's finger.
Yeah.
It looks crazy, gnarly, dude.
That is gnarly, dude.
At its peak, I mean, it still feel like, look how crispy it looks when I bend it a little bit.
It does, dude.
And it feels like that. It feels like my finger's laminated a little bit.
So,
like you let the little sauce on your finger, you know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, did I forget something?
Dude, that happened to my foot, actually. I had like this crazy, kind of like the same thing, but not, I don't think it was that intense. It was more like a blister situation.
Yeah.
That kind of got infected. It was pretty sick. It was
It's gnarly because you don't think about like certain movements or how you use things. And like my grip on this hand is crazy bad right now because I can't use my finger and I have to keep it out like that. Yeah. So anytime I try to grab something, I'm like, oh man, the thing I would use for torque is gone.
100% no torque. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was like walking on the side of my right foot. So it was tough. Yeah, those things, they push you into that.
But I've been all right.
That's good, man.
Went on a little bit of a pizza slide this week.
Okay, that's good.
Not good.
No.
No. No, like I had a Reese's slide for like 4 months last year, but I'm off of that. I don't even hear them calling my name anymore.
Yeah.
And just this week, because I was like bedridden from the antibiotics, and because like I do everything with my hand at work, and I couldn't use it, and I was just using sick time, so it was a bit difficult. So I was like, I'll just chill at home, and then just being on the antibiotics gives you like fatigue, so you're like
100%.
And I was able to sleep in, and I don't take days off.
Dude, yeah.
I'm always working.
Hell yeah.
So that was super nice. And then I was like, I'll just end my nights with pizza.
There you go, dude. It's easy to end the night with pizza.
Oh, my God, dude. And when you find a new place that you just absolutely love, Jet's Pizza. Have you heard of this?
I have. Is it good? I've never been.
Dude, it's like Chicago deep dish, but it's like the crispiness to the crust. They offer you a 4-corner pizza, which is just a square pizza cut in 4s.
What?
Or they can offer you an 8-corner pizza. Which is just 2 4-corner pizzas next to each other. I'm getting so horny right now.
Yeah, whoa.
Pizza makes me fucking
2 squares next to each other?
Yeah, so it's like every bite has crust.
Wow.
And it's not crust like you're thinking as far as like a regular pizza.
It's more like a crispy pie.
Yeah, it's crispy, brother. Look, if I get the 8-corner pizza, obviously I can't eat the whole thing in one sitting unless you fucking try me. And then I can do whatever I want. I can for sure can put one down. But if I'm being a responsible human, I shouldn't. And sometimes I am.
Unless you got a big run the next day and get carved up.
Dude, brother, it's crazy. So I have some leftovers that I have to finish tonight because I'm like, I want to be out of this slide. And it's been 1 week. So that should be enough of the slide.
There you go.
But even reheating the leftover pizza, it's still fucking crispy.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's crazy. I will say nothing else though that they sell reheats well.
Oh, I say it's just the pizza, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if it's something about the pizza is so different, but it's like when they do the cheese bread or the cinnamon sticks, it's like it's best hot.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
in the initial hotness.
Those cinnamon sticks, don't matter who you get them from, they're never gonna reheat. It's like that. Never gonna reheat the right way though. I was just about to say, like, you know Nate Landwehr, he fights for the UFC.
Yes.
He's like, fight games like neighborhood hoe. She ain't never gonna love you.
Yeah,
that's like cinnamon sticks. They're never gonna love you. You're never gonna be able to reheat them.
No. Have you ever had the cinnamon twist from Cinnabon?
Yes.
They have like the best, and I mean this in the best, most respectful way. Mm-hmm. The buttery, just, I don't know, just the buttery crispiness to it. It just tastes like I'm eating a stick of butter per bite. Oh, but it's just in the so best good. Way.
Yeah,
it reminds you of buttery cinnamon toast when you're a kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
that shit's good. Yeah, it's so good, dude. Yeah, I actually, real quick, I had a deep dish in Chicago one time. Yeah. And it was trash.
Oh, I've never had a real,
like, it was
no disrespect to Jets.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm sure they're doing it right, but it was like a prestigious place in Chicago. Got the deep dish pie. It was not good. I did not like it.
Also,
personal opinion, but I was like, it's not that good.
Isn't like the traditional Chicago deep dish like sauce on top?
Yeah, it was like sauce.
If it's that, I don't want that.
Dude, it was like,
I'm not a big sauce guy. I like light sauce.
And it was just like, It was just it wasn't. Give me a thin crispy or give me just like a normal. I didn't like deep dish.
Did we do a top 3 with you last time you were here?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, let's do a top 3 right now. Top 3 things that get you horny non-sexually.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just kidding. Top 3 that get me horny non-sexually.
I'll give you one.
Yeah, go ahead.
This both sexually and non-sexually gets me horny. Honeysuckle.
Wow, really? The melon.
What? The melon.
Honeydew. Sorry, no. Honeysuckle.
Yeah. Honeysuckle, like the pretty flower.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Something about the scent hits me on multiple levels.
It's nice.
It's deeper than a smell. It's like a mental thing, and then it's also like a body reaction thing.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm like, what? It's nostalgic, and like I don't know what happened between me and that bush, but like, there's something.
But
there's a connection. Mind, mental, muscle, everything is like yes.
I love that.
Everything says yes, and it's not often that everything on my body is like yes at the same time.
Juice in the morning.
Ooh, what kind of juice?
I
like steroids.
Like no, juice in the morning like a nice mixed berry. Maybe maybe a little fig, plum, raspberry.
Like you're doing it yourself?
No, I buy these like organic mixed together already.
Sick, yeah.
Literally take a loan out to get it, but I love it.
Yeah.
That and coffee in the morning. Group that together. Nothing fucking hits better than being at my desk or just being like right after I've
floating. Is he sitting on a seat?
Just vibrating, dude. Literally 77 ounces. Wait, yeah, 77 ounces every day. Prior to 12, though. If you cannot do it after 12,
this is a 16. So you're doing like
that's a 16.
5 of these?
Beep, beep, beep. Yep, maybe.
Wow.
Maybe.
No, 4. You're doing. Well, if this is you're doing 5, just a little less than 5.
Yeah, a little less than 5. But yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
When you put it in one big cup.
Yeah,
it's like this is just one cup.
So are you doing like black coffee?
Yes, just black with honey.
Wow.
That's
you are
black with honey.
That might be why you have facial hair. I can't do black coffee.
That might be why I'm
soft.
I'm losing facial hair down here.
I'm like this. I got to be the softest part of like our DNA chain.
No way.
Dude. Like it's got to be like almost white.
Yeah. Is that? Oh.
Not really. I'm being sarcastic.
But he did say you should see what he puts in his coffee.
Yeah. Like I split my coffee. It's like I get the white mocha iced coffee from Starbucks. I do half of that because I split it into 2 cups. Yeah. And then the other half is a Premier Protein cafe latte.
Oh, okay.
And then I add some stevia to it.
That's not bad.
So maybe the color isn't like the darkest. It's also not the lightest, but like it fucking tastes like a kid would like it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't want to buy anything extra. I don't usually want to drink anything extra with it.
I want to like the black coffee.
I mean, it's like you can't lie to yourself. The black coffee doesn't taste good. You sweeten it with honey, it tastes good. You know, it's cool. Without the honey though, like it doesn't taste.
Is it really just like a whole thing of honey and then just a little black coffee?
Dude, it is 33. It is 32 ounces of coffee, and like I pop the honey open and I literally go, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and at 7 I fucking take it off. I do that every morning.
Dude, you're insane.
I do that every morning, buddy.
Okay, so that's 1.
Yeah, that's 1.
Give me 2 others.
2 is probably getting moving around, bro. Going to run, going to play tennis, going to lift, do something like that. It's one of the best parts of my day. So getting to move around, that's the second thing. Third thing would be some 33 would be some type of no, you know what? Third thing is at the end of those things is fucking relaxing and watching sports or watching a nice cinema. Nothing better than after a long day of moving around.
I could talk movies all day. So let me do my top 3. My top 3 would be pizza's got to be in that top 3.
I love it.
Pizza gets me just
revved up.
It's like that. You're waiting for a text of somebody be like,
"Let's go get
pizza," or you want to get pizza and watch a show. I'm like,
oh, what? Nobody's ever said that to me. That's awesome, dude.
Well, Colin, you're listening to this. Try that sometime.
Yeah, for real.
Number 2 thing, jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah, that's so
like,
true.
and I want to clear this up. I'm not horny while I'm doing jiu-jitsu.
yeah.
It makes me mentally horny. Like it makes me so happy and like, just like that. the third thing has got to be like making others happy.
Oh, that's
or like doing something for somebody that even if it doesn't hit them as much as it's hitting you.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, I bought this shoe for this person. I can't wait to give it to them. And it probably means more to you than it does when they receive it. But it's like that feeling. Oh,
you're right. I'm so selfish with mine.
No, you're good.
Me. But no, you're right though. Giving things to people, it's awesome, dude. It's such a cool feeling.
That's just like part of something I cannot change.
Yeah.
Like I wish I didn't like gifting wasn't like a love language per se.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot control
I know,
it.
dude.
It's
dude,
tough.
Honestly, I do love giving a good gift basket. A gift basket is. I don't know if it's because when I was growing up in the movies.
Yeah.
Like the wealthy or rich people are like, they'd get like they sent us a crazy gift basket. Yeah. And it's like beautiful. A gift basket. You can never go wrong. Dude.
It's also really cool because your brand itself is going to be like things that could be included in a gift basket.
I love that, dude.
Yeah.
I can't wait to drop these next products.
Maybe one day like you could do like one that has all your products and it's in like a wooden case.
Oh, dude.
Talk about getting horny.
Dude. Also,
wood gets a guy horny.
Dude, wood.
Like the smell of wood,
looking
at a nice polished piece of wood with a little brass like lock system.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, if I can have it open up.
Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
When I was a kid, my grandpa used to buy cigars from Cuba, which I don't know if that was legal at the time, but that's what he did.
Had to be. No,
yeah,
had to not be.
He was what is it when you're the guy? Well, dumb that I just asked that. He was a captain of a ship.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so he, he's in the Navy and he used to go around. So he would get cigars when they were there.
For sure.
So I used to think it was the coolest thing to have his old cigar boxes because when you open it up, it'd be like almost a nude lady and like some
that's
tree. It would be like so like thought of past like, yo, they're just going to use this and discard it. It'd be something he kept. So he gave me one and I used to keep like the only things you had, like a keychain, some yarn, like a baseball card or something. You're like, dude, this is my box.
That's badass. Yeah,
that's what I think of.
I love that. That is great, dude. That is great. I want to make something like that, man. I'm pumped. Absolutely pumped to drop this. But yeah, you said cinema as well. I love cinema, dude. I've never fancied myself as too much of an actor, but I am gonna be in something soon. I'm gonna be in a short film soon. Yeah, I got a really, really cool opportunity.
I think I might know who might be doing that film.
Really?
Yeah, just
because
the context clues of who you know and who I know. I think I would know.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
They're really good at what they do. I don't want to say their name. I'm sure.
And I don't know. I'm waiting on.
Can you answer this? Have they been on this podcast?
I don't know if they have. I don't. They might have been, but I don't know.
Yeah, that person have something in common that's really obviously in common.
Maybe not. I don't know actually. I truly don't. I'm trying to beat pieces together. Okay. But
when I say it after the podcast, you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely gonna click. I haven't gotten the date, but it's in there. So, and that's super, super cool because it's like, it's one of those things where, like you said, you don't know if you'd ever really do it or if you'd ever like fancy it. Yeah. And then you go do it and then it does. And you're like, shit, this might be pimping because I absolutely love movies. I've always loved movies. I like the way when I watch movies now, because of being around people who are in the same circle as probably who you're talking about. Yeah. I watch movies and I see the lights coming in the scene and I probably annoy the person next to me because I'm like, dude, there's freaking behind that window. There's actually massive lights coming in. And then you just start seeing the themes and what they've like every single piece of everything is constructed in a certain way. Yeah. Like the way they direct, the way they like, there isn't anything in that scene. So when you go to watch a movie next time, think about that. Yeah. There is nothing that you're watching that wasn't intentionally put there, picked, placed. It's very interesting to watch movies.
I always wonder about like professional actors or actresses if they look at movies the same or if they can watch it the way that we watch them now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because they know too much. It's like you can watch jiu-jitsu or like football or something or I shouldn't say jiu-jitsu, but like you watch football or you watch something and you're like, well, I don't know anything about this. So it's so exciting to me because
100%.
it's like new and fresh. When they know all the ins and outs, and they might even know the people that were directing it, and they're like, I know how that dude's an ass or whatever, and it's like...
You're right. I wonder how that feels for him. I mean, just me being on the outskirts of some productions, of some things here and there, it makes me want to watch them even more.
Yeah.
Because I can put what I've seen and what I've been in the back of and watched, then I can put it into, and think about it while I'm watching. But I wonder, very interesting. But yeah, it's nothing more beautiful than cinema. And dude, the way that they make stuff is crazy. Like it's awesome, dude.
To me, the thing that is awesome about a movie is when you're watching the movie and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, I'm in a theater.
Yes. That's
like you forgot that you weren't in the movie.
For sure, because it's a massive screen.
Yeah, you just like, even if you're watching a show or something, even though you see all this around it, you kind of get lost in the scene of like, damn, like your thoughts on what's going on, and then your thoughts of like, dude, what if I was friends with these people? Or what if I was there? Or like, whatever. You can get lost in their goals and their storyline and their ideas. That is so like cool. And that's also something I love about comedy is like, they're telling you something. What's so cool about that is they're going to say something and you're like, I could have thought of that. But no, you couldn't have. They're leading you there.
Yep, 100%.
It's like you saying, oh, I could have swam to that depth. When somebody's dragging you out to that depth on like a floaty.
There you go.
And then
they
like,
put you there.
Yeah, it's like you only got there because they led you there.
Yeah.
Like you didn't think of that on your own. Otherwise you would have said that joke.
100%.
It's, I don't know. And there's just so many good moments and movies like that are just so good.
Yeah, I truly believe I grew up watching a lot of movies and some good TV, but some TV really turns me off. Like it's got to be only certain, like honestly most TV nowadays, it's really not that good. TV. Streaming, there's some good shows. Like there's some good series, but like actual like ABC, CBS, NBC like TV shows, I think most of them are pretty bad nowadays.
Yeah.
But they used to be pretty good. And there was a lot of them that formed kind of like I would watch them a lot. And there's a lot of movies that I watched. And it's like that can make you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see people interact. You see social situations. You see people being funny. You see people being mad. You see
that
people
absolutely
crying,
shapes you.
And it shapes you. So it's very interesting.
It's crazy to think, like, to go off your point, like the shows that maybe, like if I watch any TV shows, it's all old shows.
Right.
From the early 90s or in the 90s era. Like Friends, I know that Scrubs. I just said the time frame, but this is not that same time frame. But The Office, Seinfeld, that 70s show, all those like era of shows. And now everything is a dilution of that, if that's the correct word.
Can be.
It's a diluted version of that. Yeah. Like it all comes from that. It's like water streaming down.
100%.
And it's like, it's so diluted from that original flavor because those had such an inspiration on what's now happening. And I can't think of a show now that's come out that is so different or whatever, unless it's filmed differently.
Yeah.
Like there is a show, I cannot fucking remember the name of it, and I think it's on Netflix. And it's the only show I can think of that's been so different, but when it's from the point of view of one character, it's a drama. Okay, it's a drama. And then whenever it's from the point of view of everyone else, like the audience, it's like a multicam.
Okay, yeah.
And I know that sounds so weird. I can't think of what it is. Yeah, think of the name of that.
I wish I could pop it up in my head right now.
But if anybody knows what I'm talking about, you'll know exactly like how crazy different it is. It's like, and it goes fluid back and forth. And I mean, there's also other shows but they're all like streamline of the same thing. Like if you like Dexter,
yeah, man,
is the same thing as Dexter. Dude, basically.
It's crazy you say you. I don't mean to cut you off, but it's crazy you say you. I actually enjoed that. I enjoyed that show.
Yeah, I like both. It was good.
Yeah,
I like Dexter and awesome. You. Yeah,
but I enjoyed you. I thought it was pretty good.
Did you see the newest season?
I have not, but it just dropped, huh?
Yeah. I thought it would be cool if the end, because, you know, Netflix only does 5 seasons on anything and then that's it.
They always.
It would have been cool if the end of You somehow connected to, like, Dexter's son.
That'd be all.
Because the final season of Dexter was called New Blood, or I guess they're doing like a prequel now too. I didn't see that at all.
So I think they brought some new episodes back. They made some new episodes, and then like you just said, they made it like when he was a kid, right?
Yeah.
Or it's his son, or it's when he was a kid. I think.
I think it's him when he was a kid.
Right. Okay. And I have not seen either of those.
So I think the one I'm talking about is like the final season of Dexter had a like subtitle name. It was like Dexter New Blood or something.
Okay, I see.
Or maybe that's the new show. I can't remember, but I didn't see the new show about the prequel.
Yeah.
But it's like, I thought Dexter was so unique. I don't remember a show before that like that. But now You is like that. Similar.
Similar.
It's not the exact same plot line, but it's like very similar. And then you have things like Fargo is similar to True Detective. It's kind of similar.
So I love a show that narrates.
Yes.
Right? Like something about that. Like name a show that narrates that isn't good. You probably almost can't.
Yeah.
It's that shows that
Gilmore Girls.
Oh.
Or not. What is it? The dude from You is also in it.
Oh, Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl.
Yeah, dude. XOXO. Yeah.
You like it?
I watched it. I mean,
my God.
I was 11.
You were like, I didn't like it. Unless you did.
Oh, yeah. If you liked it, I liked it. Did you like it?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I watched it back in the day.
You know what? I will say, to your point, Sex and the City slaps.
Dude, never watched Sex and the City.
It narrates itself a little bit.
But I've never watched it.
Yo. That makes one of us.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm a virgin. I've never had sex.
Dude, but Sex and the City narrates itself. Like,
yes, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Sarah Jessica Parker, I think is her name.
Yeah, that's right. I've never seen it, but it's extremely popular for sure, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, things that are narrated, just they're good. It gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling when the narrator pops in. So.
I also like, and I know we just said Sex and the City, but I also really like the idea of something being held in an area that you're not really familiar with.
Yeah.
Like City. Like, I don't know if you ever saw the movie with Dane Cook, My Best Friend's Girlfriend.
Yes.
Dude, it's so sick. It's in the city, and it's like so many things and situations that are... We don't have anything really above our heads here.
Right, that's right.
Unless you're downtown, and then it's like maybe a few stories, but it's like not that many buildings.
Yeah.
But it's like everything in New York is fucking way taller than you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very, very crazy feeling.
I just saw a movie, and it had... Or no, not a movie. I was just watching You.
Oh, okay.
And like a lot of it is in New York. And... A lot of it is like when they're transitioning from scene to scene, they're like showing the landscape of New York. It all looks so similar to itself.
Right, I see what you mean.
So it's like if you're from the sky, if you don't know where you're at, it's like you really don't know where you're at.
Yeah.
Unless you know New York.
Right. 100%.
You just know like, what is the big park?
Not the park, but Times Square.
No, it's the big...
Like the park?
Yeah, the big like plot of land that's just a huge square. Why? It's probably some stupid fucking
it's like
Madison Park or something.
Yeah.
Fuck. But it's like that big part. Like
I know what you're talking about.
I know where that is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, for sure.
Man, I cannot believe we can't think.
Yeah,
of that
that's
name.
crazy because it's definitely one of the most prolific parks in America.
Yeah,
like in a city. It's
you got like Yellowstone National Park, and then you have that.
Yeah.
Fuck. Anyways.
Damn.
But I saw that cityscape, and I was like, that's cool to be there, but it's also like everything looks so similar there.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Is there anything you want to promote before we get out of here?
Man, I have... It took me 6 years to figure out how to light my room so that I can put a camera up and make videos, right? It took me 6 years to figure out how to do it.
And you're like, now I don't want to do it.
I almost gave up. The other day, I finally figured it out.
Yeah.
So I took a little test video because I've been writing some stuff down to make some different videos, kind of like just talking head videos, talking about this, talking about that, maybe some tennis content, maybe something else. And it took me so long. Finally, I record, and I'm editing the footage just to see if I got the right look. And I'm like, I did it. I called, Mom. I did it.
Mom, come in my room real quick.
Yeah, I'm still come in my room. No. But anyway, so that's gonna possibly be coming soon because I got it set up. I like the look, so probably gonna make some stuff. Good Flow Naturals, 4 new products dropping soon. Gonna have a bunch of neat content that I'm gonna have coming behind for that drop. Gonna have some cool stuff going on for that. So that's pretty much it, man. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, hell yeah. When you do those videos, is it going to be any sort of like direction? I mean, I know you just said a few topics, but will it be like fitness related or?
Yeah, so it's probably going to be fitness related, fitness, business, lifestyle, but without being cliche. I like more of like the stuff I looked for and the stuff that's helped me was just kind of like no nonsense, just like real stuff that just really helps you. You know, I don't care to make some video that's like, dude, fucking 10x your fucking day by fucking 10xing.
Yeah.
You need to.
My day's from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Dude, fucking stack that
Day
up.
number 2.
Stack that up over 2 weeks, I'm winning. Stack that up over a month, I'm kicking your butt. Dude, there's no way I would ever make, or like
that video is so funny,
bro.
Dude.
And
you should do one.
Bro,
I might make a video
parody
as a
that.
yes.
Yeah, I was about to say, okay, I'll put that in the notes for sure. I think
stack that over 30 seconds. I'm a minute ahead of you.
Yeah, dude. See, what I've done here is I've cut time. I've centralized time with atoms.
What even is time?
Yeah, what even is time? So time is what they made to make you poor. If you want to get rich, start with $10 million.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to get rich, start with $10 million, and you can buy my course on how to do that.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's crazy.
That's so funny.
I will spoof that. So obviously, you know, when people are like, yeah, I might start a lifestyle or this or that. There's so many things that are just like not going to help people. Regurgitated, lame. Like, I don't want to sit there spouting some lame shit, you know, that everybody talks about, but some real shit that maybe help me, because I feel like the last fucking 25, 20, I'm 26 now. The last 26 has been such a slow burn.
Yeah.
I feel like we're just now rolling into like some hot territory.
Yeah.
So I finally have some things that I think that could help, but that's pretty much it, man. Those products coming out, that'll be awesome. But yeah, the video stuff, that'll be good. Oh, and wait, go ahead.
Will there be a Good Flows Natural page soon?
Okay, so I've been using my personal Instagram for it. I've already secured the name so nobody else can have it, just so somebody random doesn't accidentally, you know. So yes, but it's tough making I want to have some good stuff stocked up before I create a page, because it's tough when you make a page on Instagram, it doesn't really have any followers, there's no real content for it, like it's probably going to just die in the water, bro. It's probably just going to be dead. But if you have some good stuff stocked up, some fun stuff for people to interact with, I think we can get it to, you know, a couple thousand followers or whatever. As of right now, I'm using my personal page. I don't have a huge following on it, but like there's people on it. So it's like, you know, it's not just some random page with, you know, 7 followers. But yeah, there's going to be. But I love quoting Naval a lot, because he's just, a lot of these things he says will just put you in the right mind. Like, he's right, dude.
Yeah.
But
he says pickleball sucks.
Yeah, he says, if you want a real racket game, go play tennis. But also he says, this might not apply to everybody. Like, not everybody may be able to take this and put it into play. But he says, like if I want to do something, I do it now. If I want to read something, I read it now. If I'm inspired, I want to go do the thing that inspired me right now. If I want to complete something, I want to complete it now. Yeah. So he's like, stop waiting, right? Go do it. Obviously, if you have stuff to do and responsibilities, you know, you can't just shove your baby aside and go, I want to read now. So I'm reading now. You know, but I really have been trying to take that while still being a humble and nice person and caring for other people. I've tried to really put that into practice. Yeah. So if something intrigues me, I'm going to go do it right now. When I cracked open the camera the other day and figured that out, I was like, I'm going to figure this shit out right now. I'm not going to wait till later. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it next week. I'm not going to think about it. You know, that's pretty much it, man. So when I've heard him say it a while back, but I heard him say it the other day, and I was like, he's fucking right, dude. Do something, do it now. You think of something, do it now. Something you like pops up, figure it out now.
Is there what is that dude's name?
Naval Ravikant. He is a, I would say maybe modern day philosopher in a way, but also he's a tech person.
Yeah.
But he has a book called The Almanac of Naval. You don't have to read it front to back. You really can just, it's structured in a way that it's like, things about life, things about love, things about money, things about health, things about investing. You can just pop a page open, read it. He literally wrote it that way on purpose. So people are like, I can't read, it takes too long. Pick the book up, open to page 20, read the paragraph. You're going to get a decent amount of knowledge from that one paragraph. You can close it and put it down. You know what I'm saying? It's not something I read it front to back because I was like, this is great, dude. This is like so much good info.
Yeah.
And it's not, it's real info. It's stuff that. Like, do something, do it now.
Yeah.
Or that type of stuff. If you know something's not going to work with somebody, tell them right now.
Yeah.
Don't spend another minute doing what it is. Do it right now.
Yeah.
No matter the way it's going to make you feel, you got to do it right now. So it's like those things, you got to 10x your 10x. That's bullshit, dude. That's whack. That's not doing anything for you. But a lot of the stuff in this guy's book, and there's some other ones just like him, but real things real sentences that actually hold weight, that actually make you change your habits or change what you think and help you do stuff. So,
what is other than the book, or maybe the book is a thing, is there something maybe they could watch? Like, is there a podcast or something they could listen to that is a good sample size of him?
100%. So I would steer clear. He's been on Joe Rogan. I would steer clear of that. It's a good episode, but I would probably go. He's been on Chris Williamson.
Dude, such a solid
great.
cat.
And no matter what you think about whoever's on, you can pick certain episodes and you can get some good wisdom.
Yeah.
And then the one he did on Joe Rogan, it was good. It was a good. And then I think he's done one with Tim Ferriss, which is actually, that one's great.
I haven't listened to Tim Ferriss before. I hear his name a lot, but you only can get into so much.
You
stuff.
You can only do so much stuff, man. Tim Ferriss is got a decent amount of info. If you want to, start something, be an entrepreneur, or even just, you want to fucking 10x your mind, you know what I'm saying? You got to go there. Stop paying for random people that are telling you that this course, like, dude, and I heard this as well. If somebody's selling a course on how to make you a millionaire, they're probably not a millionaire.
Yeah.
If they're a millionaire, they're not selling you a course. They don't.
Or that's how they're making.
Right. That's how they're making the millions. So it's like. And dude, I feel bad for people who fall for that. Obviously, if you're younger, or if you're if you don't know much, it might be easy to fall for that. But it's
also the people that are doing that, or they're selling, and coming from a poor person, but you can typically get all their information by just soaking up the content that's available.
100%, dude.
Like
100%.
Do you know who James Smith is?
Names? Yes. He's got a good YouTube channel, actually.
Yeah, he also does product with Chris Williamson called
Neuro, right? That's the
Neurotic, or it's a drink.
It's the drink, right? Yeah. Okay.
So that's what he says. He's like, everything you want to get from me, you can get off my YouTube channel. But if you want to buy my book and listen to it, I'm doing that now. Yeah. And it's basically everything he's ever said.
Right.
So I could have not bought the book and just got the information off that, but I wanted to support him. Not that he needs my money, but yeah. It's like, it's also him reading his own book.
Yeah.
So it's like an audiobook, so you can listen to it. And I got This Is Not a Diet book.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to learn more about that. And he's got good perspective.
So you're 10xing right now. Your fucking knowledge on real shit.
I'm like on 1 right now. I'm to 10x me is like going from 0.10 to 1.
Hey, but 1% every day, right?
Hey, look, I guess so.
1% every day over a month, I'm ahead.
Remember
1% every day over a year, I'm kicking your butt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I don't even know, dude.
You're a pimp, dog.
Barely.
You're a pimp. You're the man, brother. You're
the man. I'm
pimping
myself out, and it's not even getting a good return.
Well, we're gonna do. We got you. We're gonna do some stuff. I'm gonna piss my fucking pants in a second.
Okay,
but also
that's how your energy level is all the time. You always look like you're gonna piss. I'm
gonna piss my fucking pants. But dude, missed Hilton today. But I'll tell you what, y'all are still the fucking man, dude. I remember when I said y'all are the fucking man. So y'all are awesome, man. I appreciate you for sure.
I appreciate that. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna shout out a sponsor, Johnny Mumbles, Sacred Grounds Tattoo Studio. He's tattooing my back right now. We're almost finished. Pretty soon we're gonna do my ribs, and we're gonna try to connect everything from the front to the back. So I'm excited to show you guys what I have so far. But if you want to look at his stuff, at Johnny Mumbles on Instagram and at Sacred Grounds Tattoo Studio. Amazing artist, amazing studio. You should slide by and just check it out. Kind of get a feel for him, what he has going on. The view, it's like overlooking the bridge. Dude, it's amazing. Check him out. Amazing guy. Get on the books. Get something done. Change your life. Again, can't thank you enough for coming on, bro. Dude, it's electric every time.
Loved it, dude.
It literally, the time flies by. How long do you think we've done this?
I would say an hour and a half, but has it been 2?
It's 1:44 right now.
Wow, yeah, okay, look at that, dude.
Yeah, we were 44 minutes in and you were going off on pickleball, and I was like, man, I can't believe this this long.
I was going to say, there was a point where I was like, damn, I think we just fucking smoked pickleball for like an hour straight, dude. No, yeah, you're awesome, dude. Absolutely love it. Love coming on every time. Yeah. Good Flow Naturals, May 31st, Southeastern Submission Classic. I'm going to piss my fucking pants.
All right, we're out of here. We love you guys. Yee yee.